Greetings, I'm Barrett, and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. We're continuing our playthrough of the 7th continent. What comes up must come down, the expansion. We're doing a prison of clouds. That's the curse we're doing. In our last episode, well, we spent the entire time on the ground. We weren't in the clouds at all. We were actually going up here and hunting. We did a lot of crafting, and we also moved our little balloon guy over there. And so in this video, we're going to continue on. But before we do, I had some emails and comments about exactly how this whole hunt went down and what exactly took place. So I want to quickly rewind how that all went and show everybody what exactly happened, hopefully explain it better than I did in the video. So in our first hunt, we had this card. We got 6+. We were able to draw 4 150 cards. The 150 cards we drew were the egg. We also drew our horned bear, a goat, and then we also drew the hare. I don't have that card with me. And we decided, then the way it worked is the first thing we did was we picked the egg. And on the bottom it says, you take a 178 card, which was that friendly animal card in the satchel. I'll talk about that in a second. And keep and or take another 150 card. So we could have chose to either grab another 150 card out of the box or keep one we've already drawn. And I chose to keep the horned bear. So we then had our horned bear as one of our choices. Then the next thing we did is we then used our philosopherous animal, and it says here, if you keep at least one 150 card, you may keep an additional 150 card. So since I kept the horned bear, I also chose to keep the goat, which we then gave to Anjika. We then slaughtered the horned bear and got all of the stuff that he had, which was awesome. And he's going to go, into the past. And then the egg, I put it into I think I banished it. I don't remember what I did with it. But you're not supposed to. It says, if this leaves your hand, banish it. It's actually a green card. We should have kept this. And so I'm going to go ahead and give this to Amelia. Also, thanks to Zandalis, I didn't even notice this. It says bond right down here, which works with our satchel card. Our 878 animal empathy card does say, if you have you can take the following action only if a card with the keyword bond in hand. And since the egg does have bond, I could choose to do this action, or if there's a fire resource, I don't have to take any cards. I could take an 834 and banish this. Or if I want to, if I ever find a music card that I have in my hand with the keyword music, I can go ahead and play some music to it, take an 847, and then banish the card. So I'm still not sure what I want to do. We'll decide as we play. Then, once the hunt was done, where'd our hunt card go? It's right here. It does say, which represents the result of the hunt. You're supposed to grab one of the keywords, which represents your hunt, return the other cards, which would have been the hare, and then it says green to gold. So according to that symbol, it's right here in the book. It says, banish this green card and replace it with the gold card bearing the same number. So we did go ahead and take the 177 card and replaced it with this gold one right up here. Now, a thing about that gold card is it will, like I said in the last video, there are 2 other 177 cards. So if we choose, we could save the game, or basically we could rest, which would return everything into the past. And then when we go and revisit this spot, we would grab a different 177 green card before we would take the gold card. This egg I'm going to go ahead and give to Amelia. So I hope that all made sense. That was pretty much a quick rendition of what actually happened in the last episode. Also, it was noticed that I didn't actually have to go back and make this fire. We have fire right here. And also the heavy rain card we drew as one of our events, it wouldn't remove this because it's not a fire resource. It's just a card thing on the fire, or fire figure. It's a fire resource, not a figure, and I think that's what the card actually asked us to do. I believe it said, yes, here it is, right here. It said remove all fire figures on the board. So it would have removed our fire figure, not the card that has the resource. So there we go. That's it. That's the wrap-up. Quick and short, that's our wrap-up. Now will Anjika and Amelia find their way through the prison of clouds? To find out, I need you to meet me at the table.
To
Now, before we begin, I thought I'd do a quick rendition of what we have in our cards. So we have Amelia here. Now, Amelia is bloody from our hunt against the bear. She has the egg, and she also has a snowshoes walking cane combo here with 4 durability left on it. She has that awesome hunting knife with the club underneath, and that has 3 durability. And down here, kind of off screen, is our rope, and our rope has 3 durability as well. She's holding forearmed as forewarned. She's able to use this Keep Believing. I can discard a curse card that was just revealed as you had not revealed it and draw another card. So we're doing skill checks, she could use that. She also has a remember card if she wants to go ahead and remember something. Though in our last video, we did almost get our entire action deck back, so I don't know how much that is going to do for us. Now over here, Anjika has Learn by Doing, which can remove 3 from a card draw if we want to. She also has this Valiant Heart Shall Not Fail, which gives you 2 successes, but it also gives you a 101 card. She has 1 durability left on this blowpipe, and she's the one with the goat. Now, I was also told, thanks to Zandalis, that when we found the goat card, we also should have taken a 999 card. That rule is actually found on the back of the What Goes Up Must Come Down expansion material. So I've got a 999 card, and it says, Goat's Friend. It's going to go into our satchel. It says, if the goat figure is on your terrain card, the active player may take the following action immediately after putting a fire figure into play. I can go ahead and use a, drink milk, I guess, action for nothing. And it says, good milk. The active player randomly takes 7 cards from the discard pile, 10 if they have the goat card in hand, and reveals them. They may shuffle any revealed skill cards that are specific to their character back into the action deck and discard the other cards. So I'm going to put this into our satchel, and we can take advantage of this if we wish to. So there we go. That is our characters. We're all set up. Now let's go ahead and discover the 7th continent. So here's our predicament. We actually have this fog figure. This fog figure is still on this card, so we have to deal with that at least. We also have our little balloon animal over here. And what I want to do is, I do want to do some exploring, because they did mention something about leaving supplies around. Maybe we can find them. I'm wondering if it's over this camp. I'm not going to deal with this forest fire. I thought we'd go over here and maybe take a look at this card and then come back. I know what this card is from my past plays of the Voracious Goddess, and I don't think it's going to help us. So I'm not going to go that way. We might also have to go up there and see if there's something up here. So we're going to first go over here. So we're going to go ahead and take our move action, and it's going to cost us 2 stamina cards. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our walking stick that gives -2 card draw to our movement action. So instead of having 4 durability, that's going to tick down to a 3 if I can find it. The 3's around here somewhere. There it is, 3. And we're going to put that back on our snowshoe stick combo. Now that we're over here together, we're going to go ahead and both of our people are going to go up here and check this out. We're going to go together on this just in case I need to use their cards. So we're going to go ahead and see what is behind here. Oh, a dead end. Okay, it says no matter which path you take, you are invariably stopped by the thick and impassable vegetation of this jungle. Oh, so I gotta go ahead and I have to draw 2+ cards and get 3 action, 3 stars. Yuck. Otherwise, the seemingly endless and aimless trek has left you hungry. I apologize, I can't read. Each involved character takes a 106 card. Oh, I don't want to take a 106 card. All right, so now that I don't have to do right now. I could wait to do this action if I want to, and maybe try to get rid of this thing. I could get rid of this if I want to. I've got that satchel that tells me all about it. I've got this flying root right here. It says, if you want to take the following action, you must discard a card with the keyword Serenity or Stealth from your hand. 0, and I need 1 star. Now, I do have a Serenity. It's my Remember card. And I don't really think I'm going to have any use for this right now because we don't have very many cards in our discard pile. And we're going to take, okay, I need to take 0+ cards, and I need at least 1 success. Now, I've got some extra successes over there, so I'm just going to take 1 card and hope we get it. Oh, we didn't even come close. We got a curse. That's terrible. All right, so actually, I'm going to use my Forewarned is Forearmed. I've got my 1 star right here. So we've actually succeeded, and we're going to go ahead and figure out what happens next. I'm going to discard that card, and we're going to see. It says, take an 8/2/9 and remove 1 flying root figure from your terrain card. So we're going to get rid of this thing, and we're going to take an 8/2/9 card. All right, there is 3 8/2/9 cards. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a truffle shuffle here, and we're going to see which one we get. We're going to take that one. And it says, immediately after you're revealed, banish 2 green 829 cards. That seems very similar. So we're going to go ahead and banish those other 2 829 cards. It says, you spot a sheet of paper pinned to a branch at the top of the flying root. You must take one of the following actions. Pulling yourself up to the top of the plant, you snatch the paper and slide back down to the ground. I get a 50 card and banish this. I have to take, well, okay, I got my rope. I might just use that. It says, otherwise you fall from the top. Oh no. Luckily you reach out and grab one of the roots and manage to avoid a disaster. The active player suffers -1 durability on an item, and I banish this. Or I could rather save your energy. The active player chooses one card with the keyword stamina in the discard pile and adds it to their hand. Banish this. So I'm going to be banishing this card, but I do like the fact of I've got this rope, which means I don't have to actually do anything. I'm going to tick this down to a 2, and I get to draw -1 card, and I gain a success. So if I gain 1 success, I have passed this test. I'm going to grab a 50, and I'm going to banish that card. So here is an absolute vegetable-sized amount of 50 cards. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I don't even know why I said vegetable. All right, 50 cards right here. We're going to shuffle these up, truffle shuffle. Here we go, and we're going to take one. Let's take this one right there, and I'm going to put the rest of these back in the box. Wow, I can't believe how many 50 cards there are. All right, our 50 card states Vampolina. Okay, the page torn from a botanist journal reads, Vampolina sprouts small flowers that look like purplish roses as its long main stem displays a surprising combination of strength and flexibility. Sophia von Wanterwell. When this plant can be seen on your trade card, you gain the vine resource. Oh, that's going to be really good. So I'm going to put this in our satchel, and let's see if we see any of that on our card. Well, sadly, I don't see it on any of our cards here, but maybe in the future we'll find it. So we are going to stick this right into our satchel just like that, because this satchel is still so sweet. And now that we've gotten rid of that, now we could probably take this on, and I don't have to worry about drawing one of those cards to deal with it. Actually, I don't even have to draw a card, because all I want to do is look here. And if we don't find anything, then we'll try to go up there, because now I don't have that stupid plant thing here. I don't have to worry about drawing it out of here. So we're going to grab a 206. So there's 2 206 cards. So again, a little truffle shuffle here, and we're going to grab that one. And our 206 card reads, some damaged old tents were set up next to an enclosure in pitiful condition, the loose door of which is swinging in the wind. Oh, what is this? Isn't a... Okay, what's this? You decide to explore the camp's surroundings and discover a solid-looking crate carefully hidden under some branches. Oh, I wonder if this is the crate. All right, it says, the crate finally buckles with a dull cracking sound. Take a 570 and banish this. Now, I can either choose to do this at 2 and gain 4 successes, or I can do one of those super actions, the master action, to grab 2 cards, but I need 4 successes in order to do it. Otherwise, it says the humidity is making you drip with sweat, so you decide to give up. I can also return to your camp, discard this, and replace it with a 206 card. Oh, wow. Okay, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I forgot to grab 1 card when I went and did that. So I had to take 1 action to go ahead and look at 206. And we found... Oh, we found another curse. Okay, get that out of here. I don't want curse cards. Let's see if we have an item that might be able to help with this so we can try to maybe do it as a mastery action. And sure enough, here it comes again. Our hunting knife club combo that is just ridiculous. I wish I could keep this forever. I'm able to use this in a lockpick action twice. I'm able to get 2 4 stars and draw -2 cards. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to tick this down to 2 and I don't have to draw a card. This is amazing. So I got 4 successes and I get to draw -2 cards. So this is a 0 and I've already got my 4. That's good. I'm just going to take a 570 and banish this. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Now, of course, this card could be placed right here down here if I want to, and I could do it at another time. But I'm going to take a 570 card and banish this. Oh, it's going to be awesome. So our 570 card states, if there is a bird card under the satchel, which there is, oh, I knew they probably left something, you must apply the following effect. Instead of revealing this, return it, and in place of it, take the card whose number is equal to 570 plus the bird from the adventure deck if available. So I'm going to add 13, making this 580 583. Let's see if that's right. So we got our thumbs up for 570. So this is the card. It says you pull a metal box out of the crate. Inside you find several tools, including a screwdriver, a saw, and a small hammer. Oh, wow. I found a toolbox, and this is a journal card. Look at this. Oh, my goodness, this is going to be amazing. Okay, first off, it again helps with landing, which always seems to be a massive chaotic event. It also gives us some tools, and it also allows us to help craft any of our stuff. From now on, we get -1 cards and 1 success when we craft absolutely almost anything from the deck. Oh, this toolbox is awesome. This is so good. So I'm going to go ahead and return this. It says right here, if the satchel is there, you apply the following effect. Instead of revealing this card, return it and take the other card. So I'm going to return this to the box. We're going to put this right into our satchel. Oh my gosh, that's just awesome. Now I could go ahead and look and see what else is here. And I think we're going to do that. I'm going to take 1 card and see what's at 206, because there's another 206 card that's green that I could take. And I got examine the notes. Oh, I might as well keep this. And you know, I might even use this because that last 50 card was awesome. And we're going to take the other 206 card we have right here. It says, some damaged old tents were set up next to the enclosure in pitiful condition with the loose door, which is swaying in the wind, which we've already read. Oh, here's the camp. Okay, this camp was most probably set up by a group of Western explorers. Once fixed up, it could certainly be nice and comfortable. Oh my goodness, look at it. Takes 10 cards, but for every one of these resources, I can lower it by 2, but I don't have any of those resources. That's just ridiculous. Okay, we're going to put this right here. That's not happening ever. But I do get to take 3003 cards, and I get to take this and grab the gold card if I decide to fix this up. So this must be the camp that the guys in the air balloon were in. That's pretty awesome. All right, now we're going to move back. I'm not going to deal with that. And since we found that their supplies, I think we're going to go back up in the air. We're going to move back to here together. And if we return, it says right here on our card, if you move to a terrain card where there is an explorer or a fire figure, I get to take -1 cards. This card only takes me 1, so it actually takes me 0 to move back. Now we have a couple options from here. I don't know what to do. I could either go ahead and check out our egg because it would cost me nothing since we have the fire resource. 2, I could rest right here. I could totally take a nap, get rid of all these cards, and go hunting again up here if I wanted to, because I've got some really good hunting cards. Or I can get in our hot air balloon and get out of here, and maybe at some point I can craft a flute or something and maybe play a musical instrument for the egg, and maybe that'll be something different. I think that's what I want to do with it. I don't know what to do, but I think that's my plan. So we're going to go ahead and get in our balloon and go back up in the sky. And if you look at our hot air balloon card, it does say that we both have to be there. We have to draw 2 cards and get 0 successes. It says you turn the crank handle and propel the balloon. It slowly begins to rise in the air. I have to write down the train card where the balloon figure is, return all the cards on the board and in the past. Put the white adventure card bearing the number you have just written down into play. Place the balloon figure and the figure of each character taking part in the adventure on that card. Take a 170 card. Or sorry, it's a 700 card. Apparently I can't read numbers. It's a 700 card. Now I do have a rope that can lower the cost by 1, but I don't think I'm going to use that. I'm just going to go ahead and take 2 cards. And both people have to do this action. So let's see what we got. We got a repair kit, which I don't really think, oh, maybe the repair kit will be really good. And then we got war paint. Let's look at this repair kit. It says, when you combine this with an item in your inventory, add 3 to the durability of that item. Oh, I could add 3 back to the hunting knife. I'm going to keep this. I think that's going to be our plan. I don't know where we're going to find bone, but that's okay. And we're going to put the war paint into our discard pile. Now we're going to go ahead, remove our characters, and we're going to put them in the little balloon, I should say. We're going to put them right here in the balloon because that's awesome that they fit in the balloon like that. Go in there, Amelia. Fly it around. Come on. There we go. All right. And we're going to fly this balloon off, and we're going to return all of this to the past. Or sorry, not to the past. We'll return this all to the box, including this thing. So here we are again, high up in the sky, and I have to draw a 700 card to see which way our wind is going to be blowing. Hopefully in a nice direction. We'll find out. 700, it all says the same things. I've read it in the past. Oh, I threw it to the ground. All right, it says a strong north wind blows, and you do your best to stay on your original course. Oh, finally the wind is oh, wait, it's blowing north. That's no, I can't go north. I can never go north. All right, it says You may not save your game as long as you're in the air, and it says if you wish to leave your train card heading in any of these directions, that's what it's going to take to do it. So it's like we're going south again. It also says move the balloon figure to the adjacent train card to the south if your train card if possible. That's if we fail the action. So I'm going to put our air card, wind card, right, I guess right here for now. I'll put it right up here. I then have to put out 4 11 cards. So we're going to put them right out here like so, and our guys are all set. Now we do have the ability to check out 722. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. That's where we found that one green creature before. Maybe there's something else that's there. And we've seen this one before. It says several trees are tall enough to pierce through the layer of clouds. You descended a bit to get a closer look at the canopy. It says you reach the highest branches with little difficulty and find a perennial plant on one of the trees that looks quite unique. You're even more astonished when you see several feet appear and watch wide-eyed as the strange plant animal scuttles along the branch. I'm allowed to do this. What is this thing? Coax or tame or gift action here. Getting the creature to attention, it slowly approaches. Take a 739 card. If from the adventure deck, if available, your movement scares the creature and it remains at a safe distance. So we're going to go ahead and put that card. Oh, I'm sorry. This 11 card doesn't go here. The balloon was covering it. I just assumed 11 cards went everywhere. Wrong. This is supposed to go up here. This 11 card actually is not supposed to be on the board. All right, now we're going to put our balloon up here. Oh, Amelia fell out. Okay, Amelia, get back in there. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this action. I think I'm going to take, I've got something that can help a little bit, but not too much. I don't really want to use it. We're going to grab a card. We're going to grab a card and see if it happens. Oh, it does. Good. Whoa, good. We got a raft. I don't know what we're going to do with the raft in the clouds. We're going to give this to Anjika, and we're going to go ahead and take a 739 card. Now, again, there's 2 739 cards. Let's just give them a little truffle shuffle here and see which one we get. We're going to take that one. And it says, the creature seems strangely familiar. As you stretch out your hand to grab it, you wonder if you're making a huge mistake. Oh, we found a different one. It says, you remember reading in your notebook that the male can perform a hypnotic dance to attract females and send predators to sleep. Wow, okay, well, I actually like the other one better, but it does allow me to take 1 less during a hunt action or 1 less when I try to make a relax action. And I also get the benefit of a lucky 7. I have to discard this if the action is a failure. Oh, so I can use this over and over again. That's pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and give this, we'll give this to Anjika too. She's got lots of characters in her little deck here. She's like the keeper of all our animals. And now, just because I don't have to banish this, do I? I could do this again. Take a 739 card from the adventure deck. It doesn't say that I can't do this again. I don't see why I wouldn't, because there's only one other card, and I'm pretty sure I know what that one is. So we're going to go ahead and do this again. And this time I think I am going to use 2 actions because I really want this card. All right, see what we get. We got our action. Oh, I didn't need to do it. Oh, well. And we're going to also get one other card too. We get, Deadfall Trap. Let's see what it is. Aggressiveness. So I could take this and I could learn how to create a deadfall trap, and it can combine with our hunting knife if I want to. I think we're going to go ahead and discard this for now. I don't even think I'm going to keep this. Oh, yeah, the disheartened card. Oh, I should have done something already. We're going to get rid of the stay on course card as well, and we're going to take the 739 card that says the same thing, and if I remember right, it's this dude. We're going to keep this, and this time it's going to be Anjika again. She's going to grab that green guy. Okay, I lied. I'm going to give this to Amelia because I don't want them to be full on those in case she does an action by herself that requires her to take one of those cards. So we're going to go ahead and look down here and see. No, I lied. We're not going to do that. We're going to use this examine the notes first. It says I'm supposed to take 1 and I need 1 success. So we're going to go ahead and take a card. I got my success, and I'm going to keep the fire making kit. That's going to be awesome. All right, we're going to see what this says. It says, take 2 50 cards, keep 1 and return the other. Discard this. We're going to discard this and grab 2 50 cards. That last 50 card was pretty awesome, so hopefully these are going to be equally awesome. We're going to take this card right here, and we're also going to take, we'll take this one right here and see what happens. Our first 50 card says Fragornia. Oh, I saw this on one of our cards. It says, this page is torn from a botanist journal. It reads, Fragornia produces edible red berries, which the local fauna seem to appreciate greatly. Sophia von Wunterwill. So during a hunt action, I can, when the plant is sitting on the train card, I can take one less or gain a star during a hunting. Oh, that's really good. All right, let's see what this one says. This one says, score, third movement from Lady with a Straw Hat Sonata. What is this? If you want to take the following action, you must use a card with the keyword music. I can take one card, need 4 successes, take a 178 card from the adventure deck if available. Otherwise, the cacophony is strange and disconcerting, giving you a painful headache. Each involved character takes a 101 card. I want to keep this because I'm really interested to see what that does. So I'm going to put this back, though that hunt is really, really good. Oh, I'd really like to do that. So I have to return one. I'm going to return this one to the box, and I'm going to keep this and put it in our journal satchel. All right, we're going to go ahead and look down here and see what it says. What's this? SSE Flying Net. It says take a 685 card. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. 685. Our 685 card says you catch sight of what looks like a collection of huge kites flying close by. As you get closer, you realize they are dragging a gigantic net, and you are the fish about to get caught in their trap. Oh, now it says to free the balloon from the net, you have to choose either a moon or a flower ring from their thing and cut the one that will get rid of the most ropes. Okay, I'm not really liking this card. What is this? All right, so I need to, I either need to choose a moon or a flower. All right, and let's see what this says. Take a 670 card to discover what you found, if you found the right answer. Oh no, all right, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could sit here and stare at this all day long and see how many cut the rope, more ropes than the other one, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and take a gamble. I'm gonna take this flower symbol and see what happens. All right, flower symbol, we're flying towards it. We're gonna take a 670 card, flower symbol, here we go. So our 670 card doesn't have anything on it. It says, for several long minutes, you try as hard as you can to tear through the net until you finally rip it apart. What number is this? This is SSE. Let's see here. It says SSE, the flying net. You should have cut the rope. The flower ring. Oh, I did do the right one. If you found the correct answer, take 2 003 cards. Then return this. Oh, that's awesome. All right. We're going to take 2 003 cards. Okay, this wasn't actually that bad. Though if I would have done it wrong, I would have lost action cards. We're going to put that in the past. And then it says here, return this. So our 670 card, no, our 685 card goes back in the box. Our 2 003 cards, our first one says, a memory from your previous expedition comes to mind. Jimmy, the military demolitionist specialist, kept repeating, if a stupid rock is stopping you, y'all get rid of it faster with dynamite than a pickaxe. All right, it says, sometimes it is wise to postpone an action until you have the appropriate equipment. I'm going to put this in my journal. We also gain one more. It says this experience from your previous expedition comes to mind. Daniel M., the team's anthropologist, taught you that prehistoric man's wisdom teeth were designed to replace their molars as they were eroded by the intense chewing of raw meat. Eating cooked food enables you to regain more cards than raw food. Remember to make fire. Oh, don't worry, I know all about fire. So I'm going to put both of these into our journal satchel. Now I have to put a 680 into play. Our 680 card says, Nimbus and the cumulonimbus clouds seem to endlessly appear one after another, making it impossible to see anything below. So we're going to put this card here. I'm going to put out some more cards, but first I'm going to adjust our camera. So we're up here and we're coming this way, so I'm going to go ahead and put these here. Now, an interesting thing about this is I think I am going to do this with just Anjika, because if I'm reading this right, I have to take 2 cards and gain 0 success. Oh, I do have to take 2 cards. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking I could just fail this automatically, but that's not how I'm going to do this. Okay, move the balloon card adjacent terrain south. So if we, for example, we tried to go this way and we failed to move south. Going south, I have to take 2 cards. Okay, I get it. I was hoping I could maybe just not take the cards. All right, we're both going to do this. Take 2 cards and we're going to keep on moving. All right, we got rudimentary flint. Now I got a fire making kit, so I don't need this card. So we're going to put that over there. And our next one we got is, oh, it's one of those strangest encounter things. So we're going to take our balloon dude here and put him right on that card. And we're going to go ahead and move over to the next tile. All right, we are right here now. Okay, we can either choose to go this way or this way. Let's try this way. Keep on going south. Obstacles. Several kites are flying in the air not far from your position. Where are all these kites coming from? From your position, it would likely be a good idea to avoid a collision. Well, that makes perfect sense. Characters may discard 2 cards with the keyword skill or vigilance from their hands and or inventories in order to return this. Otherwise, you manage to avoid the obstacle. Discard this. I could do a locked value of 2 and 2. The kites crash into your balloon. Oh boy, this doesn't look good. I take -1 and I take a 7/7/2 card. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to guess it's not going to be good. So I could discard 2 cards with skill and vigilance. Let's see if I've got that. So the only 2 cards I have that have skill and vigilance on them are Keep on Believing and my rope. So I don't really want to do that. So I think we're just going to do this locked value of 2 and 2 and hope for 2 stars. So let's see if we're able to do this. Now we have to do this together because it has that symbol with the stairs. So we're going to see. Hopefully this doesn't go too bad. Oh, I got my bolas back. We're totally taking those. And we got, oh no, we only got 1 success. Oh, terrible. Oh no, that's not enough to do this. I don't want to lose a durability and take a 7/7/2 card. Oh, I don't like this at all. All right, we're going, that's what's going to happen. I don't have a choice here. I could use my Valiant Heart Shall Not Fail, but that really seems like a waste of a card since I've already got 1 success. Oh, I don't know what to do. All right, sadly, we are going to lose. I'm going to lose this. I'm going to take the bolas, though, and give them to Anjika, and she's going to discard her raft. This is her card already. She already has this, so we're going to take that card into our hand. I'm going to go ahead, discard our splint, and now we have to deal with this. The kite crashes into your balloon. Take a -1 durability hit to an item. The 1 durability hit I choose is my snowshoes one. We're going to go down to 2 on that. I think that's our best bet. Now it does say to take a 7/7/2 card. So here's our 7/7/2. It says, the balloon's movement becomes increasingly erratic and you fear you will suffer serious damage. Oh, this is terrible. I shouldn't have done this. All right, what's this? The canvas might be damaged, but the only way to check is to climb up using the anchoring ropes that connects the basket to the balloon. Banish this or take the following action. You patch up the hole in the canvas. It is unlikely to last long, but it is better than nothing. Return this. Otherwise, what's this say? You lose your grip and fall into the void. The balloon grows smaller and smaller as you hurtle ever closer to the ground. Oh my goodness! For 1 random involved character, the adventure ends. Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay, but we're going to attempt to try to do this. We're going to use our rope. I'm going to use my rope. I don't want to fall. We're going to go ahead, tick this down to a 1. And now our rope allows us to draw 1 less card, but gets us a star. I'm not drawing 1 less card. I'm drawing 2 cards. We're going to go ahead and make this action. Oh no, we got a curse. That's terrible. All right, so this has to be a star. Oh, it's a star. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was going to be terrible. Now, I did have a way of at least stopping that, but that was going to be absolutely disastrous. Now, again, I could take this camouflaged outfit if I want, but I don't really think there's anything I really want to get rid of. So we're going to go ahead, discard the camouflage outfit. I never want to see this card again. I can return this back to the box now. Oh my gosh, what number is that? 7/7/2. Remind me never to draw a 7/7/2 card again. All right, after that extravaganza, we're going 7/6/8 here. Oh, and it's a green number. It's not a white number. That's weird. Okay. 7/6/8 states, nothing could have prepared you for such a sight. Thousands of birds, like white crows, fly in whirling patterns and screech horribly. You prefer not to think of what would happen if they took a sudden disliking to you. All right, let's see what this says here. The reality is hard to accept. It would be impossible to get through this wall of feathers, beaks, and talons without first distracting these fearsome birds. In order to take the following action, you must discard either 3 meat, 2 fish, or the goat. I could get rid of my goat. All right. And it says you throw the smelly food over the side. Nothing happens initially. Then the horde of birds turn and dive after it with terrifying speed. Take 2/0/3 cards and then turn the green card into a yellow card. Wow, gold card. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? So basically I can throw 3 meat over the side and, oh man, but then I lose the goat. Is that really, the goat The goat was good for something. Boom, he goes in there. We're going to throw the goat over the side. Go get it, birds. Bah, there it goes. Oh, that's just horrible. I'm going to take 2 003 cards and turn this into a gold card. Oh, that was horrible. 768. 768 states, the way is clear, but you feel wary when looking at the same white cotton-like mass of clouds. You are certainly looking forward to being back on solid ground. So all it did was allow us to move that way one. Oh, man, maybe I shouldn't have thrown the goat overboard. I'm sorry, Mr. Goat. We're going to put an 11 card out here, and now I get 2 3 cards. So the only thing left are a bunch of these yellow gold 003 cards. So I'm going to mix some of these up. We're just going to take one at random. We're going to put the rest in the box. So our gold 03 card says, you remember a discussion with Dr. Schwartz about your late companion Amelia Z's nasty injury. If you mind is depressed or mentally unwell, you can expect your body to follow suit. The more state cards you have in hand, the more detrimental it is to gain a new state. Take necessary time to recover from your hardships. It says immediately after this is revealed, return 6 003 cards from the journal Satchel. When you need to spend an experience point, return this to spend 7. If you spend less experience points, take 1 003 card for each experience that you do not spend. So this is a 7 experience card. All right. And now I'm going to go replace all 6 of our 003 cards back in the box. And since I threw the goat over the side, I might as well go down here. I mean, it'd be a waste of 3 meat if I don't check out what's down here now. So we're going to go ahead and take 2 cards to go south. Again, I'm going through cards again really fast. All right, what do we get? Oh, we got our Predator card again. That one's really good. I'm going to keep that one and get rid of my Learn by Doing. I don't want this Learn by Doing. I want this Predator. Oh, I should have used the Learn by Doing card when I take this action. That was if I knew I was going to discard it. Oh, man. See, these are the kind of things you got to think about when you do this game. I could have used this Learn by Doing to take 0 cards when I made this move here. I also got Troubled Childhood. You may discard this at any time. To apply the following effect, ignore the icon so I wouldn't lose any cards. No, we're okay. She doesn't have any state cards. All right, we're moving down south. All right, this is kind of sad. All right, we're going to go and see what's over here. Poor goat. Puffin. A seabird lands on the edge of the basket for a brief rest before flying away. You could swear you have seen it somewhere before. What? Only the active player is forced to take the following action. I can take 0 cards and get 4 stars to take a 001 hunting action. All right, the puffin flies away, leaving your empty stomachs rumbling. Each involved character must either discard 1 card with the keyword will or inventory, hand or inventory, or take a 106 card. Oh, barf. All right, so we have to do this right now. So our characters are going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to use our blowpipe, and we're going to go ahead and use it up. It is now done. Our blowpipe gives us 2 stars. I can use a master action, which is what I'm going to do, and we're going to draw only 3 cards. We're going to see what happens. I need 2 successes. There's 1 from the shovel. Oh, way to go, shovel. 2 from the friction fire. All right, that's fantastic. Oh, and nothing from that one. So we got our 4 stars, which means we are able to grab a 001 card. That's awesome. And I don't think I'm going to keep any of these. I've already got a way of making, well, actually, I think I'm going to keep the friction fire because I don't think I have a way of creating it with Amelia. So we're going to go ahead and discard those 2, keep the friction fire, and she is going to discard her Predator card, which is a really good card, but I think I need that fire card instead. All right, and we get a 001 card. It's right here. We got, what is this? Meat crustacean. You would really have to be starving to death to eat this disgusting bit. Other creatures would probably be less picky. Oh my gosh. If you are hungry, or if the action card deck contains less than 7 cards, you may discard this and take another 001 card. Oh, this is so good. Look at that hunting. All right, we're going to give this to Anjika. We're going to go ahead and put 1 on it. Now we're going to put a 132 card into play. Our 132 card states, gentle waves wash over the long stretch of sandy beach. It seems like you are now flying over the southern coast of the continent. A few patches of snow have survived the sun's rays in places where by land or air this place seems relatively accessible. Oh, I could land here. Oh, and it's not too tough to land either. That's really awesome. All right, let's see here. Okay, I can just keep going though if I want to. So we're going to put that card here, and we're going to put another 11 card. I'm going to move my past card over. We're going to put this card here, and now I could maybe fly over here, and I might land there. Let's see, what's down here? I can't really tell. It looks like it could be anything. It looks like cracked earth or something. Sorry, you can't really see much at all. I'm just staring at it, and it looks blurry in the camera. All right, we're going to, I think, move over here. That's going to be the plan. And we're going to, again, land, and we're going to try to do some crafting again and try to maybe get another hunting spot, because, again, our deck, well, I guess our deck isn't too bad. But still, now if we look here, I have to take 2, and I need 1 success. So we're going to grab 2 cards and see what happens here. Oh, we got forearmed is forewarned. We're keeping that. All right, and our second card is Learn by Doing. Oh, I like both of those cards. Keep Believing. I'm going to discard Keep Believing, and we're going to keep our Forewarned is Forearmed. This card is awesome. And now our balloon is able to move over here. Now the question is, do I land or do I check this out just to see what's... You know what? We're going to land, because that way I can, when I come back up, then I can see what's over here next time. If I see what's over here and I still land and come back, I'm going to have to do another one of these cards. So there's no point in doing that. We're just going to go ahead and land on a 701. So I need to take 1 card and get 3 successes. Now, right now, our journal is giving us 2 successes when it comes to landing. So I'm only going to take 2 cards and hope for 1 success. We got our 1 success, our woven basket. That's awesome. All right, we're going to... Oh, and then this thing. Oh, good thing we're landing. Because that thing's going to appear here, and then we're going to land, so it's just going to... I'm going to just remove it. The woven basket, I'm not going to keep this, though it is really good. It says, when this is in your inventory, the item it is part of may contain up to 3 additional items. So this is a good way to keep that knife going if I wanted to do it. But I don't know what I get rid of. Oh, I'll get rid of the fire-making kit. I can get rid of Amelia's fire-making kit because what's-her-name has a fire-making kit right now. That's awesome. All right, we're going to do that. That's going to be great. And now we're going to take a 701 white card. And there's 2 of them. So we're going to go ahead and do a little truffle shuffle here and figure out which one we get. We're going to take this one right here. All right, this one says, adjusting the hot air balloon complex machinery, you gradually lose altitude. The continent is getting closer by the second. Another minute or 2 and you'll be back on solid ground. Write the number of the terrain card where the balloon figure is. Return all cards on the board and in the past, including the weather card that's currently in play. Put the adventure card green, if possible gold, if no green is available, bearing the number that you have just written down into play. Place the balloon figure and the figure of each character taking part in the adventure on that card. If there is a bird card, which there is under the Satchel card, take a card whose number is equal to the number you have just written down, plus 650, plus the bird icon again from the adventure. So that's 683 plus the card number on what number you have just written down. Okay, so it's going to be 132 plus 650. All right, so that gets us to, oh my gosh, my math, 782, 792, 795. Okay, my math was right. There's our 132. Oh, huge amount of text. It says the Mayan bird seems as if it is recalling a pleasant memory. It begins speaking quickly, changing its voice to create a peculiar dialogue. Captain, this strange new land is certainly hostile, but also quite exhilarating, don't you think? You think it's exhilarating to be stuck in the middle of nowhere, you fool? Of course not, Captain. You misunderstand me. You have to admit that there are some strange or even supernatural things happening here. If we chance upon some major archaeological find, something far bigger than the galleon, then we will certainly be heroes. You're not wrong, Norbert, but there's still the problem of getting out of here alive. Okay. Relic Hunter. Oh my goodness, what's this? It would be a lie to say that you agreed to this adventure solely out of scientific interest. Like everyone else, you are motivated by fortune and glory. Fortune and glory. Okay, Indiana Jones. Although you might not always admit your motives, what more you might learn some useful things about the history and inner workings of the continent along the way. Banish this to apply the following effect. If you have 1 or 2 major relic cards, you may take an 807 card. What? If you have 3 or more magic relic cards, major relic cards, you may take an 824 card. All right, so this is going to be, I guess, a side quest we get. Yeah, here it is, side quest. We have to find major relics. Oh, I don't know if we're going to do that. All right, we're going to give this to Anjika. So that was happy. We're going to go ahead and land our balloon. All right, and we're going to return this. So here's our landing spot, 132. The area appears to be clear of any danger. However, a few fresh tracks suggest that some animals have passed through here recently. And here's our card. I'm going to put it right down here, and we're going to dump our guys onto it because we are ready to continue our adventure through the 7th continent. But this is where we're going to stop for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. This playthrough is so much fun. The 7th continent is one of my favorite games. It's so good. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like, hit the bell symbol. You'll know when our next 7th continent playthrough starts. And don't forget to put anything in the comments below. I'd love to hear from everyone. Until next time, do you think our brave survivors are going to make it through a prison of clouds? To find out, I need you to meet me at the table.